I'm Rod Johnson. I'm a board member with the Belgrade Historical Society. We are here today at the Old Townhouse in Belgrade on Cemetery Road. This is a 200-plus-year-old building that was the first meeting house for the town of Belgrade in 1815. It was used from 1815 to 1872 as a place for locals to come and vote. One of the major historical notes was that in July of 1819, the local men voted 84-8 to become part of the sovereign state of Maine and split away from Massachusetts. In 1872, the use of the building changed due to a smallpox outbreak. Voting moved to the Masonic Hall in Belgrade Depot, never to return to the Old Townhouse. Later on, a huge water tank, about 5 feet by 24 feet, was installed in the building. We do believe it was the early 1900s, perhaps around 1920. The water was used to water plants and grass at the Woodside and Pine Grove cemeteries. Seen here are the 1935 Memorial Day festivities. Later on, the building was partitioned off and the west end was used as a sexton's office. Other uses on the east end were that it initially was used for an ambulance/hearse. Later on, it was used for a lawnmower storage and repair shop for the cemetery lawnmowers. In 2017, the town of Belgrade had a referendum vote giving the Belgrade Historical Society approval to renovate and use it as they saw fit. Initially, the BHS undertook the project of removing the water tank that had been put in there around 1920, and we had to take out the end of the building partially, make a hole for it. And with the help of a big, powerful bucket loader from Hammond Lumber and several volunteers to help rig it, we were able to pull it out through without damaging the building. So we have begun in earnest doing a renovation. We've hired a man named Dan Mitchell. He has a company named River Road Restorations. And we asked him to come in and assess the underlying decay in the sills and floors. So the entire floor was torn out. During the tear-out period, several historical artifacts were unearthed. Both the east and south sills were entirely replaced. They were hemlock 9x9 beams, and also there were about 13 floor joist timbers that had to be replaced. Those were rough-sawn 6x6s from Tukey Lumber. The boarding was subsequently replaced with 2x6 tongue groove spruce. Several volunteers sealed the new wood with 2 coats of urethane. We'll be doing another phase, which is putting in all new windows and doors. This season we hope to get some of the siding on, and it may be next summer before we are able to complete it. So that is the essence of our renovation. We want to thank everybody who has donated money and time to make the project possible. We think that for future generations to come, visiting the very building that our ancestors built and used for meetings and voting is truly a blessing.